Football is more than a game, and behind most players is a story. For Sacred Heart receiver Rob Denota, coming from a football family and being a star quarterback in a close small town to starting as a Division I receiver, the journey was never how he expected.
On the field, felt like I had to take control of a lot, being the quarterback, and it felt like I was the leader of the team, so I always felt like I had to take control and lead everyone in the right direction.
In high school, Rob set high school records in rushing yards and touchdowns and received many awards for both football and lacrosse, such as First Team All-State, First Team All-County, and First Team All-Tri-State, twice.
Off the field, I felt like I had to be a leader. A lot of kids looked up to me, and younger kids mostly, and just tried doing the right thing all the time. So
Rob was looked up to in the community by all the kids who played football. He was the leader of the team. In his final high school game, losing a championship was all he needed to keep going.
Losing that last game, it felt like I couldn't let go of the game, and I was a highly recruited lacrosse player, and I was like, I just don't love the lacrosse game as much as I love playing football, so I decided to drop my lacrosse offers and get recruited for football.
Rob committed to play as a wide receiver at Sacred Heart University, his only Division I football offer. But almost as soon as he got there, he was hit with his first major curveball.
The fourth day of camp, my freshman year at college, was doing a one-on-one route, caught the ball, fell down, tried bracing myself, and snapped.
Rob missed 6 months after getting surgery on his wrist. Unfortunately, that was only the beginning of his offseason.
It's a 6-month recovery. It's the worst 6 months of my life. Freshman year off season I did not know what was going to hit me. And, my dad passing and my wrist broken, it was just waking up with very little sleep every day for 6 months, and going to work and doing the toughest workouts I've done.
Pete Denota was only 52 years old.
A couple of guys on the team told me, small setback for a major comeback, and I just always use my dad and always trying to make him proud and not let some small injury it was a small injury, but not let that just stop me from playing football.
Pete was a huge loss, not only in his football home, but in his football community, for the program that he played for in high school and built back up as a parent for his kids. He was honored before the homecoming game this year with the retiring of his jersey number 52 and by planting a tree with a dedication plaque for him on top of the hill he always used to stand to watch football. The team also wore PD 52 helmet decals throughout the whole season. That same logo will also remain on top of the scoreboard forever.
I think it definitely made me work harder, without having that in my mind every step, every play, every snap. It definitely made me play harder, work harder, do more.
Working harder was exactly what Rob did leading into year number 2, his first real opportunity in college after redshirting his first year.
In college, I switched over to receiver, and this offseason really, I worked on my routes because I couldn't do anything with my hands, just perfected route running because I was getting used to it still, and got me the starting job.
As a redshirt freshman, Rob became a starter on the Pioneers offense.
Just going to work every day, A lot of kids got hurt. I was hurting, and I just never sat out, never took a week off, never took a day off.
In Rob's third career start for the Pioneers, he found himself in a familiar place he hadn't been to in a while, the end zone, in overtime, to walk off the game, his first collegiate touchdown.
It was unbelievable, definitely had help from the man up there, from Dad, and, it was the craziest feeling ever. Just wish my dad was there, that's all I was thinking about.
A week later, Rob was back in the end zone again, this time as the clock expired in the first half for his second touchdown of the season. Not seeing him in the stands, it's the hardest part about this for me. Every time I suit up for a game, I go out on the field and I don't see him anymore, and it's the hardest part for me. Rob finished the season as a starter with 2 touchdowns and is poised for a big role next season. Football and his teammates are what gives him the strength to get through the most difficult times.
It's the ultimate team sport. It teaches you so much about life, It's a real brotherhood. Always want to work harder, always want to make him proud, and just keep on fighting.
Football really is family, and it's times like these where you just can't deny that it's more than just a game.